Hi guys, Luna here, welcome back to another Skyrim console mod video. Today we only have one video, as we're pretty much caught now on all the mods, and there aren't really enough mods left to do 2 videos per day, and so there most likely won't be a video out tomorrow. I guess people are just really busy at this time of year and not uploading mods. But that's okay because it gives me time to work on other videos, including a special Christmas themed video, which will be out on Christmas Day of course. So hopefully you guys check that out if you're not too busy, or you just need something to escape your family for a little while. So that will be out on Christmas once it's finished. Also guys, I changed my channel art and video thumbnail, so let me know what you think of that in the comments. Well, we have 8 mods to look through, so let's just get started on number 1. Our first mod is called Ethereal, and Ethereal is a summonable and dismissible horse who runs faster than all other horses in the game. 2 books are added to the game so you can learn how to call your mount for either 30 minutes or dismiss the mount if you don't need her. If you're looking for the spell tombs, then check the College of Winterhold library to find them. Our next mod is a very cool player home. Fimbulvetr Retreat is a small to medium sized player home located east of Windhelm, right outside of Refugees Retreat. The mod adds more than just a home though, it adds a new area inside of a valley. Inside this valley there are 2 small farmers' shelters, one with a bit of crops and a grain mill, the other provides shelter for a cow and a few chickens. You will find a small house in the valley as well, which is the player home. The house itself contains all the stuff you need, including an anvil, and all other smithing and crafting stuff, including the grind wheel, which we talked about, a workbench, tanning rack, alchemy lab, enchanting table, cooking pot and oven, and also wood chopping block and grain mills. As well as that, it also has 3 different beds, and loads of other stuff, including lots of storage as well. Overall, a super cool player home, and it comes with loads of stuff and is worth downloading for yourself. And one thing I forgot to mention, it even has a hot spring, so that's really awesome. Our next mod of the day is called the Craftable Ancient Falmer Armor. The Craftable Ancient Falmer Armor adds to the game the ability to allow you to craft the Ancient Falmer Armor set after you complete the Dawnguard quest Touching the Sky. The armor requires the same materials needed to craft Elven armor, except a silver and quicksilver ingot are thrown in. The crown requires a ruby in place of leather. In order to craft these things you also need the Elven smithing perk. A small mod but a cool one, as personally the Ancient Falmer Armor is one of my favourite looking armors in the game. Our next mod is called Revenge of Dagath-Ur. Take on Dagath-Ur and the 6th house in a small quest. Dagath-Ur was the Dunmer devil of the Tribunal faith in Morrowind. He, along with Vivec, Almalexia and Sotha-Sil, tapped into the power of the Heart of Lorkhan, the heart of the dead god. To make themselves gods, Dagath-Ur infused some part of his being with the heart, meaning whenever he killed, he was revived again at the heart of Lorkhan. With his power, he created 7 brothers, the Ash Vampires, who were also revived at the heart over time after they were slain and were Dagath-Ur's generals. Dagath-Ur created the Blight of Disease, which turned living things into his deformed slaves. Being a great sorcerer, Dagath-Ur could also send dreams into the minds of people of Morrowind and drive them mad, turning them into servants. Dagath-Ur wanted to drive all non-Dunmer races from Morrowind and reclaim it for Dunmer and then take all of Tamriel. Dagath-Ur was destroyed by the Dark Elf hero and the heart was thought to be destroyed. Until now. To start the quest, talk to the Messenger of Razura in the Banner of Mare and Whiterun. The mod also adds a dreamer to each city or town. The mod is recommended for high level characters as it's quite difficult and Dagath-Ur has some dialogue, so you may want to talk to him before you fight him. So overall, a fun quest mod. Our next mod is a small one called Master Necromancer Robes. The mod adds a set of hooded Master Necromancer robes to the boss chest in Potama's Catacombs. They have a similar enchantment to Bothea's Ebony Mail, but instead of poison damage, you inflict fear on your enemies while in combat. You can also disenchant these robes and move the effect to a different chest armor or clothing set that you prefer. Next up we have the Clead Armor. The mod adds in a male-only armor called the Clead Armor, inspired by the armor of the same name from the game Black Desert Online. The armor can be made easily at the forge and includes the armor, boots, gauntlets and helmet, all of which are very nice looking. The armor is just a standard set of heavy armor that can be refined and enchanted to make it better. In terms of stats, well, its damage resistance is just the same as the ebony armor, so it's not too overpowered, but it definitely looks really cool. Our next mod is a super cool small cabin out in the open world just to the east of Rorikstead. In terms of features, it has all the basics, all crafting benches apart from a smelter, open world, the only loading screen is up the ladder to the enchanter, lots of storage, a series of notes with a clue that leads to some nice treasure hidden close to the cabin. Plus, if you look around, there are some other goodies too. And finally, all the storage in the house is safe, so you can keep all your stuff here. Our final mod is called KBR, or Cat's Better Riverwood mod. The mod basically changes the way Riverwood looks and feels, bringing beauty to this sad little town. The mod adds heaps of new things that just make it more beautiful than ever before. If you want to know what features the town has, Well, there are now many new things, including 5 new farmhouses, which are all fully furnished, a waterfall, stable, blacksmith has now been enhanced, as well as food patches have also been enhanced, a camping area, many more trees and rocks, 2 mills, a boating dock, fishing dock areas, archery range, a shipwreck as well, many wooden paths that lead everywhere so you can get around easier, and there are also loads of other little things just lying around that makes it very much immersive. The mod isn't even finished, with planned updates to include more NPCs for the houses, and a player home so you can live in the new beautiful looking Riverwood. Overall, I really like this mod. It's definitely my favourite Riverwood overhaul so far, and it's definitely worth checking out for yourself, even if you don't keep it, just to take a look around, as it's difficult to take in just how good this one looks in the video. Well guys, there we have it, 8 brand new console mods for Skyrim Special Edition on PS4 and Xbox One. If you enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments, like and subscribe as always, and I will see all you guys next time. It might be tomorrow, if not, I will see all of you guys on Christmas Day.